17, I felt like my life was slipping away and I wasn't even living it. I had no money, no gym membership, no perfect 5 a.m. millionaire routine, just me stuck in the same loop every single day. But somehow, things changed. Slowly at first, then all at once, and this is exactly how I fixed my life with no money, no motivation, and almost zero clue on what I was doing. I started with the most simple thing I could think of possible. And I was cutting out the noise. Snapchat streaks were off, random Instagram DMs were off, notifications were off, TikTok likes were off, and apps I didn't even use were then turned off. At first it was weird. There was like a tapping on my shoulder, like you must grab your phone, and you almost don't even realize it until you're bored and you just reach for your pocket and it's not there. Or you're waiting to hear a notification and you wonder, oh, no one's reaching out to me. But in the silence, you realize something. Most of the stress isn't coming from your life, it's coming from interruptions. And without them, you had time to think, time to breathe, and exist without hundreds of distractions. I didn't quit social media, I just stopped letting it run my life. The silence at first was uncomfortable, but eventually, then it was peaceful. Next is fixing your environment and not yourself. I used to think discipline was about forcing myself to do work, but it turns out your environment controls you way more than your motivation ever will. So I fixed the world around me instead of just trying to fix myself. I cleaned my room, not a deep clean, not some Pinterest aesthetic, just enough so that I could think and it wasn't busy. I cleaned my desk, paper, receipts, trash, everything I didn't need, gone. I opened the blinds, letting light in, made my bed, which took about 20 seconds, but it made my room feel a whole different. And here's the thing, a clean room didn't magically solve all my problems, but it became a foundation, a place where I could wake up and didn't even start my day overwhelmed. Where usually if your bed is unmade and your room is messy, you wake up overwhelmed. Your environment is controlling you, and your mind is trying to help fight that to stop it. So do yourself a favor and get your mind clear before your day even starts. Next, I became 1% more useful each day. I stopped chasing motivation, I stopped trying to grind my way into in life, I stopped pretending to wake up at 5 a.m. and do push-ups and journal for an hour. Instead, I just focused on becoming 1% better each day. Read a chapter of a book, learned a new thing, walked for just 10 minutes, did homework without checking my phone, watched a video that taught me something, or listened to a podcast on a walk instead of music. Small things matter too. But here's a secret, you don't need to change your whole life just at once. You just need to stop being the person you were yesterday and just improve 1% better. And after a month, that's 30% better. After a year, that's 365% better than you were the year before that. So just 1% a day makes a big difference than trying to change all at once. So what actually changed? Just after a few weeks, you start noticing real changes. Not dramatic, not viral, but actual real changes. Your mind is quieter, you stop stressing, you can focus for more than 30 seconds and you don't feel like there's noise anymore. I wasn't just rich, I wasn't ripped, I didn't start drinking green smoothies and waking up at 4 a.m. just naturally every day. But I had something that a lot of people don't have nowadays, and that is control over their lives. I wasn't reacting to it, I was just creating it. One small habit, one discipline moment, one clean corner of my room at a time, and this was enough, and it was even more than enough to just get started. So what is my final message? If you're 17, 16, in fact, any age, and you're feeling stuck in life, just start small, start simple, and start with what you have. Don't try to improve all at once, don't try to spend money to try to improve it. Just start small and just try one. Turn off the noise and fix your environment and become 1% better each day. You don't need a lot of money, you don't need a gym, and you don't need a perfect routine. You just have to start, and this is where everyone doesn't. If you just start and you just get going, a lot of people who fail don't even start, and that's where they fail. Because once you take control of your life, you take control of your time, and then you have more time, and that's the most valuable asset in your life.